Hi, and so Sonic the Hedgehog 2 come come out Friday, and a lot of people probably already seen it with the early screening access. Um, and I'm gonna see it tomorrow with my brother, and I decided I'm gonna go back and review it for y'all. The first one, that is this one right here. And I think like a few times, 1 or 2 times since it came out in theater, and so um, so I finished watching this movie today, and I decided I'm going to finish watching the movie today, and we review the movie, and because I reviewed the movie when it came out in theater in 2020. So I decided I want to watch it again and see if my opinion changed since 2 years ago. Okay, because it came out in 2020. Okay, so let me know in the comment section down below. Are you excited for this movie? Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the sequel to this movie, or you just looking forward to Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness? Okay. Um, so um, so hopefully, I'm gonna see if my opinion changed since 2 years ago. Okay, because I haven't talked about this movie since 2 years ago, but I believe I watched it like a couple times, few times over the last 2 years. Okay, so with that being said, let's dive in and review Sonic the Hedgehog. Um, it's directed by Jeff Fowler. Um, Starring James Martin, Jim Carrey, Ben Schwartz, Tika Thompson. Release date February 14th, 2020. Um, running time 99 minutes. Budget 85 to 90 million. Box office 319.7 million. Um, so it said here it set the record for the biggest opening weekend for a video game film in the United States and Canada and grossed 319.7 million worldwide. It became the fifth highest grossing film of 2020 and it is the highest grossing video game film adaptation of all time in North America. Okay? Um, so, let's see who, so it's distributed by Paramount Pictures. So not Disney, not Warner Brothers, not Sony, Paramount Pictures. Okay. Um. So this was supposed to come out in 2019, but it got put to 2020. So this um um got to be a 2020 movie. And when you think of 2020, everyone think of the pandemic and stuff. So I guess it came out right before the pandemic, because I think the pandemic happened in March, I believe. So everyone got to see it right before the pandemic in theaters. Uh, Everyone said that this is like the best video game adaptation. In my opinion, um, um, this is a really good movie. Not the best. Um, a lot better than the Pokemon movie. You know, Detective Pikachu. That one was horrendous. Oh man, I was a big Pokemon fan growing up. Pokemon was a big part of my childhood, like Yu-Gi-Oh! So anytime they either make a Yu-Gi-Oh movie, a live action Yu-Gi-Oh movie, or a Pokemon movie, and anytime one of those came out first, a live action, I'm gonna be super excited, and I will know, you know, all the Easter egg reference or what they did not put in the movie, and that movie was bad. Okay, but here, um, Sonic, uh, I'm not very familiar with the character, but I did know a little bit about the character. Cause you know I played with him in Super Smash Brothers. Uh, you know, I know he was from Sega. I played that one game a long time ago a few times. The racing one where he jumped on the rail, Ray. I played that one. Okay. If they ever made a live action Mario movie, what they did in the '90s, but if they made a better one, I would say I know who he is because a long time ago I played Mario Sunshine, Mario Kart, um, and I knew Sonic a little bit a little bit throughout my life. Cause you know I knew like the Red Shoe reference. I I knew the Mushroom Planet reference from Super Smash Brothers. Okay, and um and Jim Carrey. Um, they did Jim Carrey at being awesome, funny, just like he was from the '90s. Okay, um, so this is like Jim Carrey being Jim Carrey like he was in the '90s. Okay, like Dumb and Dumber, Ace Ventura, all that. Okay, um, Jay Martin. Um, I'm not familiar with his work. The only other movie I know him from is the X-Men trilogy. Okay, but I'm glad he did in this movie. So he was good. Um, but but I knew some other Sonic characters like Shadow, the Red Sonic, the Black Sonic. That's what I call them. But you know, Shadow, all that stuff. So maybe they'll be in the sequel. Um, so we'll find out when I go see the sequel Sonic 2 tomorrow. Um, now, um, the biggest problem with this movie, when the movie came out, when they showed the trailer, I got to talk about it, is, you know, the crazy, cringeworthy mouth look on Sonic when the trailer came out. Everybody badmouthed it. Thank God that they didn't keep that. I don't know who decided that's the way Sonic gonna look. Why they made him look like that? I don't know. I just don't know. But thank thank to the people at Paramount Pictures that they listened to criticism for people that watch the trailers and the fans that they really die Sonic. If Sonic looked like that, you know, it throughout the movie, I think the movie was tanked. People were not went and saw it multiple times, bought it on DVD or Blu-ray. Might not even have a sequel. Coming out. Okay. Um, Jim Carrey is awesome as Robotnik. Okay, I think he turned into Eggman. He turned into Eggman at the end, and then I think he'll be Eggman in the sequel. Okay. Um, um, yeah, and um, yeah, so they do like a road trip with Sonic trying to be friends with Cyclops. I call him Cyclops because, I grew up with him at Cyclops in the X-Men trilogy, Mr. Wachowski. And he trying to go to San Francisco. Thought it is to get his bag of ring. And Jim Carrey, Mr. Robotnik, played by Jim Carrey, asked for Sonic. Okay, and that's a shorter version of the movie. Okay, and and Sonic and Mr. Wachowski, played by James Marsden, become friends along the way. Okay, so I like the movie. Um, what did the critic gave it? A 63%. The audience gave it a 93%. Okay, I think it's a good movie. Not a masterpiece or anything. It got some silly jokes in the movie. It tried to a couple times. It tried to there are two things. They tried to do like the Quicksilver thing, and from Days of Future Past, they do it one time in the bar, and then they do it one time toward the end of the movie. I'll be like, one time is enough. Okay, so, we like that thing, but don't overdo it. Okay. What they're gonna probably do that again with the Flash movie? Have him do that? Okay, because if everybody does it in every movie, that then it's gonna get over annoying, in my opinion. And they did it 2 times. Okay, the two credit thing, I think they want right when the movie's over, show Jim Carrey, Mr. Robotnik on the Mushroom Planet, and then that's on the video game, and he's like shaking his head, and he turns to Eggman. That's on the video game, I think. And then like I think like 5 minutes later or a couple minutes later or whatever, there's a post credit thing, and that's another post credit thing. It the yellow Sonic is Tail. I think that's her name, Tail. And I think she comes looking for Sonic. Okay. That's not the one that I'm really familiar with. I'm more familiar with like Shadow or something from the black one from the video game. Okay, so maybe if that one not in the second one, maybe they'll have that one in the third one. Okay, so maybe if y'all know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comment section below if y'all know what I'm talking about, the Shadow one. Okay. Um, So, um, so I had a good time watching it. I think I had a good time, just I did back in 2020. I'm glad I watched it. I'm glad I bought it. I put it with my Jim Carrey movie, and yeah, I think it's a good Jim Carrey movie. I think it's a good video game movie. I think it's the best video game movie I've seen so far. Every time I watch a video game movie, it's bad. The Resident Evil movie, bad. And I'm a big fan of the Resident Evil video game. I grew up playing the Resident Evil game, and the movies are bad. I grew up playing Red, Blue, and Yellow in my childhood, and Detective Pikachu, horrible. Sonic broke the curse. A very good um, video game movie, and I recommend it if you're a Sonic fan. And it don't have to be just for the children or the kids, what you gonna call it. It's awesome, and I recommend it if you're a long life fan of Sonic, Sega, Nintendo, whatever. And I would like for them to turn it into a franchise and maybe even make a Mario movie, make a Super Smash Brothers movie, all that. I would like to see a Metroid movie, a Link movie, a Bowser movie. Yeah. So before I go, I'm gonna give Sonic the Hedgehog a beat. Okay? And thank you for watching. If you're new to my channel, hit the like button. Thank you.